And his opponent coming into the blue corner representing Kyrgyzstan is Erkin ADYLBEK.
And into the blue corner comes Erkin ADYLBEK of Kyrgyzstan, 34 years old, a three-time bronze medalist in Asian Championships. And this will be the 5th IBA World Championships he's competed in: 2019, 2021, 2023 and now 2025.
Your judges for this contest come from Palestine, Azerbaijan, Colombia, Morocco and Armenia.
So this is our last one in the cruiserweight division before we step back up to the super heavies.
Round one.
So ADYLBEK in the blue, RAIHEUI in the red. I had a quick look down at the canvas there, ADYLBEK. Like something got in his way slightly, maybe he just felt something underneath one of his feet. Just cramping himself a room a touch there, ADYLBEK, as he was looking to try and throw that right hand. He's up against a fighter who's got quite a jerky style here, RAIHEUI. Trying to land that big winging overhand right there, ADYLBEK. Just tapping with the jab there, ADYLBEK, a little bit short with it. RAIHEUI again just short with his own right hand. Neither of these two have made that real move yet, that big commitment. They're just kind of flicking and pouring at each other a touch. Left hand there from RAIHEUI had a bit more gas on it. Long right hand there from RAIHEUI. Found the target. Again, just a little bit of tip-tapping there from ADYLBEK. And it's been a bit like that from both of these two. Touch of a phony war this opening round. I think ADYLBEK's probably been the busier of the two, probably has landed a bit more. That right hand comes through there, and just looking to finish a little bit more strongly. Nothing really heavy has leaked through there, but he did enough. The man in the blue corner. That kind of encapsulates mostly what we saw in that first round. They're throwing, but they're managing to evade each other relatively comfortably at times. But of the two, it was ADYLBEK who managed to not exactly mark up the features of RAIHEUI, but at least land on them.
Seconds out.
And there you go, 10-9s across the board there for the judges in favour of the fighter from Kyrgyzstan.
Round 2.
Who steps in there, RAIHEUI, and tries to get on top of ADYLBEK a little bit more. It's quite tame, this, really, so far for a cruiserweight fight. Just placing his punches, really, ADYLBEK. A right hand got through to the body there. Right to the body from RAIHEUI. Right hand counter there from ADYLBEK. Got to the target. RAIHEUI's got to do more here because he's lost that first round, and the second round's just proceeding along the same lines as the first round, really. And maybe he will get caught a bit more if he opens up, but he's got to do something here. Oh, a low blow there, I think. RAIHEUI knows it, and he's down on his knees right in front of us here. ADYLBEK. And he takes up the count here, the referee, but this is to give him time to recover. It's not a standing count, it's an 8 count to give him time to recover. If at the end of that you're still really struggling, you can get up to 90 seconds. That's the allowance, but as in the pro ring, where they're allowed up to 5 minutes, nobody ever really takes it. It's a point of pride, I think, to continue as quick as you can, which I don't always see the point of, but ADYLBEK does seem to be okay. He apologised for that almost immediately, RAIHEUI. Again, just making contact with the side of the head a couple of times with the left hand there, ADYLBEK, and he's got these busy hands, finds the angles. Not a hard puncher, I think that's fair to say, but he's effective. And there goes the bell at the end of the second round, and the second round was pretty much the same as the first round, so I would expect to see 10-9s across the board again there for the fighter from Kyrgyzstan. If anything, I think he was slightly more dominant. And that was a low blow, and it was low. You could see there it was low.
Seconds out.
So 4-1 split in the scoring in that second round. The judge from Azerbaijan.
Third and final round.
Going RAIHEUI's way, the other four going ADYLBEK's way. So he's got a commanding lead heading into the third and final round. RAIHEUI needs to make a major move here if he's going to get something out of this fight. Right hand is coming through over the top there again from ADYLBEK, who's just punching with a bit more authority in this final round so far, I would say. Very, very experienced fighter. He's doing enough here, so I shouldn't really criticise him for that. It's a long road if you're going to get to the medal bouts, and if you can win a fight without expending too much energy, then that is a wise thing to do. And again, just using that lead hand well there, kind of mesmerising RAIHEUI with it a bit. And then landing it. Looking for the uppercut there, didn't quite make it through from ADYLBEK. And it's just a constant drip, drip, drip almost, I think, here that RAIHEUI is struggling with. He's not looked in trouble or hurt at any point, but he's just getting hit with something all of the time, and that makes it difficult for him to set up his own attacks and do what he wants to do. And he's always working those hands, ADYLBEK, so he does make you go at a pretty reasonable tempo, and I think RAIHEUI's feeling it. I think he's been feeling it for a while, actually. Into the final few seconds. And the Kyrgyzstan corner celebrates, and you can understand why, because they won the first 2 rounds with 4 of the judges. They're going to get that final round, I would say, as well. And they were 2 points up with 4 of the judges in any case, so that's going to be a win at the worst by a 4-1 split.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the judges' scorecard where we have a unanimous decision in favor of your winner. In the blue corner, representing Kyrgyzstan, Erkin ADYLBEK.
And a good disciplined performance there from Erkin ADYLBEK, and he got that final round with all of the judges, so it was, as Aki just said, a unanimous decision. So he goes marching on, and we now venture into the super heavyweight division, and we've actually only got one more fight coming our way, unfortunately, because our final 2 super heavyweight contests are going to be walkovers. We will hear them announced a little bit later on, but one fight that we do have sees Iriatai Iriatai of French Polynesia, another French Polynesian, take on Jordelson Luvo of Angola.